Hey, in this market update report, I'm gonna get straight to the point and I'm gonna talk about the main things that every homeowner and home buyer wants to know when it comes to either buying or selling. That's how much are homes selling for, how long are they taking to sell, and what is the monthly payment that I should expect if I'm looking to buy. And then also, should I buy now or should I wait? Last month, the median sales price was $623,000 in Roseville. Side note, that's down from our peak of $695 in May. Also, side note, that's not unusual. It's normal for us to be down from our peak month. Also, we're actually still higher than we were last October, albeit just by a little bit. So we haven't quite transitioned into depreciation per se, but we're definitely down from where we were in the peak. And we're down a bit more than where we normally would be in October. So we're down about 10%. Now, the average home took 40 days to sell. That's significantly higher than it was before. However, not a crazy number considering just a normal market. 40 days is not that long. And the mortgage payment on that $623,000 home, depending on how much of your down payment you used and what interest rate you locked in, but based on the average interest rate at the time of any home that had closed in October, that's the data we're using, your mortgage payment would have been about $3,900. Now, some of the other questions that I get asked often are prices going to keep going down? Should I wait to buy? And I'm wanting to sell sometime in the next year or so. Should I sell now or should I wait till spring? What's my home's value? What do I need to do in order to sell? And it doesn't seem like the market's very good. Why should I buy right now? These are the primary questions that I'm getting right now. And I'd like to, if you'll stick with me in this video, address all of those. But first and foremost, I want to address the should I buy or should I wait question. And my answer goes a bit like this. For most people, the house that you're buying is more than just a house. It's your home. That's where your family lives. That's where in some cases you work. That's where you have family over, you have friends over. That's where you sleep, right? That's your shelter, that's your safe space. And so the question of whether or not you should buy a dwelling that you are planning on living in with your family, and that's your home, in my opinion, doesn't necessarily matter all that much what's going on in the market. I do have some reasons why I think you should buy right now. Prices are lower than they were earlier this year. Prices have come down. Sellers are willing to negotiate. There's a whole lot of advantages that go into buying now. Sure, mortgage rates are up. Yep, the mortgage is going to be more expensive than it was before. But the bottom line is you can't time the market perfectly. Nobody can. And there are no massive indicators that you should not buy right now. A lot of people fall into the trap of thinking that their house is an investment. And while there are financial advantages to owning your home, tax write-offs, you're paying into a principal balance, paying down your loan, and eventually you will own your home outright. Your home is not as much of an investment as it is, it's a little bit more of a liability, honestly. People don't traditionally buy homes for the investment aspect. They buy homes for their family to live in the dwelling. So, is now a good time to buy? You gotta look inside and ask yourself that question. Is this the right time for you and your family to buy a home? Do you need a bigger place? Do you need a smaller place? Are you renting right now and you're paying somebody else's mortgage and you want to establish roots in your own home? Then yeah, now's the right time to buy. There's some good opportunities out there and we can help make that happen for you. Now, let's talk about the other question, which is now the right time to sell. And this one is a little bit different. I've had clients throughout my career say, we want to sell and rent and then buy when the market goes down. And for the longest time, that didn't make any sense at all. We were in a completely appreciating market. It didn't make sense to sell and rent and then buy. If you're in a position to where you are not in the home that serves you now, you need a bigger home, you need a smaller home, you need a different home, whatever, it's clear now that the trend is that prices are decreasing. Now, the risk of selling now and then buying later is that interest rates might be up, prices might be higher, your mortgage payment might be higher, or even if prices come down, if interest rates are up, your mortgage payment will likely be higher than what you're budgeting on today. However, back to that buy a home, not an investment strategy. If the house that you are not in right now is no longer serving you, more than likely selling your home now versus waiting until you find the home that fits you, it might make more sense to sell now, capitalize, pull out that equity, hang on to it. The cost of renting is not quite as high as the cost of hanging on to a depreciating property. So it might make more sense to sell your home, go rent something for a short period of time, and then find the next home that you want to buy. This is the first time in quite a while where that has actually penciled out or close to penciled out. So if you're thinking about selling your home in the next year so that you can buy another one, I would recommend selling it as soon as you possibly can. Sell it while it's winter time, while you don't have a whole lot of people to compete with. Springtime, more listings will hit the market. Interest rates will likely be higher. It will be a more challenging time to sell in the spring than it is right now. That's my 2 cents. Hey, at the end of the day, like I said, the house is the home. If you get nothing else from this message, there's a couple things I want you to get from this video. The sky is not falling. Prices are coming down. Interest rates are going up. You know, there's a lot of stuff that is not great about the market right now, but the bottom line is it's not a bad time to buy if it's the right time for your family. It's definitely not a bad time to sell if, you know, making a move is in your near future. So is it more challenging than it ever has been in the last couple of years? Heck yeah. Do we have processes and systems in place to help make that happen for you? Absolutely. If it's something that you're looking to do, reach out to us, my team. Be happy to help. 916-672-1030 is our office line, and of course you can get to us through all of the channels, YouTube, Facebook, Instagram, all of the things. So thanks for watching this video. I hope you found value in it. I hope this brought you a little bit of peace and possibly some energy and excitement around making your next move. Talk to you later.